4, 3, 2, 1. I just remembered I'm gonna have to pull the stream up, make sure the audio is good. Which means we're gonna start.
Live. Yeah, pulled up on my. It's gonna plug in.
I like how we have Mario in the background.
Pull the stream on my phone. Make sure that's going.
Okay. Yeah, we're good on the audio.
Good already. So 1 second here.
Okay. Yeah, you just gotta get Neptunia out of the way.
Yeah. It's pulling up on my phone.
I will say, with the Wii U in the background, how many people are watching the good old big giant epic trilogy that is the
How many people are watching this on their Wii U?
Yeah, smash that like button if you're watching this on your actual sauce modded Wii U, and smash it twice and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you're watching on an unmodded Wii U, because that takes dedication, you know.
Yeah, to still be rocking that, which I'm sure that's how friggin' Scott plays all of his most of his Wii U stuff.
I mean, yeah, I know in the first video he's like, dude, this is like, I was all in. This is like my favorite system of all time, or what? He didn't say it like that necessarily, but you know. So.
Why is the stream not coming up on my phone?
All right. Like how the game is like starts off like an OS.
Yeah.
Like we're loading into like the Matrix or something. Which, who knows? Maybe when we get later into the game, we'll find out what that would, you know.
The stream is fine on your end, right? On YouTube, because it's not coming up on my phone at all.
Yeah, it's fine. It's coming up. It's not like it's splitting in two or doing anything weird.
Okay, I guess it's just my YouTube app is being weird then.
Just gotta use like
okay, there we go.
Just use like. It never. You didn't hear me say anything crazy with YouTube. Anyways, so I'm trying to remember where we left off.
So I think we were on like the second, like towards the end of the second day, and we just read everyone's poems. Like we went around.
Yeah, it was like poem 2 that we did.
Yeah.
And yeah. One thing that we decided to do before this is we're gonna have it be where, I'm obviously gonna, you know, since I'm in the driver's seat, I'm going to narrate the main character and what he says and his thoughts, you know, be it reading straight from the script or ad-libbing it, whatever. And I'm going to do 2 of the ladies, and Immortality's going to do 2 of the ladies, I guess. Sir. Whether we'll actually change our voices and be all high-pitched, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. So, all right. Without further ado, let's rock. So, I forgot that we have the history here.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll be the 2 girls on the right, Pink, Natsuki and Yuri.
Okay, he'll be the Tsundere and the girl named after a certain form of, things I don't want to go into, 5-6 minutes into the YouTube stream. Okay, so context is Monica is being teased about a boyfriend, supposedly. There's a ring bell that rang, and she just lost track of time. Oh yeah, she's like late or something, right? And she's
she got here late, and she didn't really explain what she was doing. Well, yeah, so practicing piano, but yeah.
So yeah. Okay, return. All right. So so you'll be those 2, and I guess I'll be Monica.
Yeah.
I just started recently, I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Sugoi. You should play something for us, Monica-chan. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
I forgot about her name.
Oh yeah. Good old Bob Part-sama. That's totally our name. Real high school experience here. You know, imagine that being like the class president at prom or homecoming.
And the prom king is
Bob Part-sama. Anyways, so desu ka? In that case, I won't let you down, Bob Part-sama. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love to chance to share once I'm ready. So desu ka? In that case, best of luck. Arigato! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Oh yeah, Sayori has like a thing with someone. I guess. Oh, Natsuki. Okay, I think.
yeah.
Someone in the comments will be like, "Oh, actually, it's like, well, whatever." Sorry, it's already somehow finished her entire cookie. Oh, she's me. Okay. Except I would be eating the entire bowl. Yuri is back to her book.
One cookie.
Oh yeah. Have a cookie eating competition. Race. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki is back in the closet. Natsuki and Yuri in the closet. I just realized.
Phrasing.
Boy, Yuri.
Eh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Gomen, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, yeah, feel free to like ad lib. If you feel like it's more natural. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all. By the way, the Japanese word for tea is ocha.
Thanks very much. And there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Which, again, phrasing. I fall and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you
hold this for a second?
Sure. Sorry for, I don't know why we started having a weird voice all of a sudden. Yuri has me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Yeah!
Good old Mizu. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Just watching her movements, just mesmerized. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Man, she's like crouching, crouching dragon, hidden tiger? I don't know. Wow, okay. This is getting
that's what he's paying attention to. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Well, I may as well walk with you. Why the hell not?
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Ikimashou? Ikimashou ka? That's literally how you would say that in Japanese.
Okay.
Not even joking. Huh? Where are you two off to? Huh?
Oh.
We're just, Yuri's gonna go make some tea, so suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Well, I'm also gonna grab something I forgot in my locker while on the way back. Because I think they have locker. Yeah, they have locker. Well, yeah. Wait a minute. No, I don't know.
Well, it's high school, right?
I imagine it depends on the school, but I know like
right.
3 and 4, and maybe Persona 1 and 2. I don't remember. Like their lockers are like all in like the entrance, Yeah. Anyways. Okay. All right. I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bob Fartsama in club activities?
You just realized what our name was. My mouth is agape. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Bob Fartsama.
Yeah, she's taking the lead.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated.
Slow down. You don't want to spoil things too hard.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. We're trying to get to the point where we meet Sora in that weird pea pod. Our summer vacation is over, and we're like get to the point where we actually go from the nobody to the real buddy or whatever. However it works in Kingdom Hearts with their long prologues. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Bob Fartsama. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Demo, nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head, you know? Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. We're not robots, you know? But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a right lane shower, yeah.
Right today in the shower.
Yeah, reverse English. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? That's a metaphor, and I'm not being literal. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of Tomodachi would do that?
Tomodachi, you say?
Yeah, I know, it's Japanese. Yuri lifts her head.
Bob Fartsama. I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward for saying something like that. I like how I'm reading it like the way they're intending me to read it before they, state it. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Hi. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to I'm assuming this is a water fountain that's like something outside or something, and not like the water fountain that like when you drink from.
Yeah, where you have to like lean into it and it just shoots like an inch up in the air.
Yeah, and depending on the facility, it could taste like absolute garbage.
Yeah, and have like mold and like rust along the freaking thing.
Yikes!
Bob Fartsama.
An image I want.
Yeah, there's tons of those at the school I went to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where's OSHA when you need it?
Yeah. Bob Fartsama, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong? That guy from Dragon Ball Z?
Like the pig from Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I forgot. That guy. He's only relevant like Dragon Ball, and he's just there every time.
Yeah, he just pops up every now and then to freak out in Z and later.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Especially because I have not. The only thing I've had is green tea, and it was fine. Set the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course, it's just the bare minimum. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Wow. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, very relatable. Relatable.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Maybe, perhaps I will. Teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Sorry, just getting refreshed here. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Bob Fart-sama. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Man, I didn't think it was going to get into Rule 34 territory already. I watch her pour a cup of tea for and you know what? Maybe it's because I know about some of the dialogue in a certain visual novel series I've told you about, of the Fate and Night variety. Yeah. And I've heard supposedly some excerpts from it, and let's just say the writing from like the rest of the game and those scenes, there's if any of those prompts I've seen people comment or reference are true in any way, there's a big disparity between the main game and those scenes in terms of writing quality.
Oh.
So, anyways.
Bob Fart-sama, I have another request.
Yeah?
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Sure. Why is that? What are you gonna do? Like, sit like the Sequoia tribe or the Tahoe tribe or some of these other weird Mac update names that I dealt with earlier today?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk with my ginormous titas.
Hey, that's how I read the Akira. The actual 6-book series that my brother happened to have from back in the day. Fortunately, not in color. Well, most of it isn't in color. Like some parts at the beginning and end are in color, but whatever. Man, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly from my gigantic hoo-has, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. Awkwardly.
It's most likely because of my obscenely sized ginormous
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading,
Yes, that's what it is. I have terrible posture.
I'm just now imagining one of these self-improvement short guys being like you gotta improve your reading posture. That's how you become an alpha male. It's like have Andrew Tate suddenly do that.
You need to improve your posture because you're gay.
Yeah.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolatito as well. A bag of small chocolate candies I kept hitting from Sayori's candy radar. What is that? She's got the Dragon Ball radar, but it's for candy. I take it since it'll go well with the tea, if you say so. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half the book. Yeah, now we have... You heard sync, dancing in sync, now we have reading in sync. Except this time, we're even closer and hotter to each other.
I can't see too well.
Wow, touching? Okay. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I can even smell her, like, perfume. She's always kind of kawaii, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Pretty ironic, isn't it?
Your teacup.
In my teacup, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. It would suck if you had like something from like Easton Press, you know, like one of those leather bound books like the Odyssey, and you spill coffee or something
yeah.
over it. Expensive. I will say, like, I've seen that in like ads, and I'm like, some of these books, I'm like thinking, I know they're classic good books. Like, why are you charging $200 to $300 for these?
Yeah.
I guess it's for the physical experience, but still. Anyways, I have to make sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. She hasn't noticed a single thing. Man, she's either really calm about this or very good at being calm and not self-conscious, not exhibiting her self-consciousness. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Okay. There's a lot of ways that could be, anyways. Come inside. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. And then
Yeah,
I'll have to kill you.
If only we had, like, napkins or something. You're right. And I almost feel like that thing you said, oh, I'll kill you. Is that a spoiler? Like, anything you drop at this point, knowing what I know about this game, I feel like it could mean anything.
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, we got a CG scene. Okay. Always like it when we get the high quality stuff. Open the book with both hands, so I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. Practically resting on top of my leg. Well, at least the hand is on the book, Well, in that case, he's already focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. I would at least try to chew it first for you. When I hear you think of popping, I'm like thinking like dude just like flicked it like it's like back to his mouth, like this is
swallowing like a whole like Hershey bar or something.
Or like he's started doing like a heads or tails. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm gonna take another chocolate. I'm gonna force feed it to Yuri. She didn't even look away from the book. He parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here with this double entendre. I apprehensively place it in her mouth. Just like that. Close her lips over it. And they break. So we get like animations or frames, Did
I just
accidentally talk over you? It's like me to Chrome, like what just happened.
Fart summer.
Go mad. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should also be saying sumimasen or sumi or something.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean,
right?
It's not like I'm on the Yuri route or anything. Not really. Not really in this kind of context. Okay. Don't. The game's putting words in my mouth here. Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Then You don't need to stop or anything.
This dialogue, it's like everything. I don't know. I can imagine like some teenager or like some sheltered teenager being like reading nothing into this, and I'm like, it's it's like whenever you have like the adult, kid picking up on things that the kid doesn't,
Yeah.
Situation's really gotten tense. Tries to return to the book. I can tell by just her expression that she can't even focus. My heart is going Doki, 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 Doki. Almost like it's Doki Doki Literature Club or something. Or Doki Doki Panic. I nervously take another shock between my fingers as I think about Super Mario Bros. USA. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. And I take my mind off of Super Mario Bros. 2. How did it even come to this? And I expect that we're about to get someone be like, go away, be like, we're caught, Like before, she parts her lips. It's different this time, though. Take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. Oh boy. And that's what I figured was going to happen. Mina, okay. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. You can help her put away everything, right? Yeah, of course. Nothing crazy was going on over here. Totally. Okay, I got to. The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor after the big job. I also get the wipes to wipe it up. I hate to clean up about so much a word between us. I have the courage to bring this up. See, I don't even remember what I put in. So who do you think I should go with first?
You have any preference?
I mean, it seems like we're on the Yuri route right now, so unless this is just how the prologue plays out, I don't know.
I mean, it's been a while, so I don't really remember. I don't remember doing, because I don't think I did Yuri first when I did it, so I don't remember all this at the beginning. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to keep going.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Well, surprised. See, I even with like the ellipses, I'm like, I don't know what you're supposed to say. Like, I mean, I guess kind of that like a grunt or not grunt, but like a you know.
By the way, I think my Parsec is struggling a little bit. A little while ago, it gave me like it told me that you were like streaming in 4K or whatever.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is the case. I mean, I'm on a 4K monitor, but still.
Yeah. Because like the audio is like the game audio is like cutting in and out, and I think I might be a little like a second behind or something.
Okay. I mean, we can still continue, right?
Yeah, but could you like change it to like 1080p or something, or 1440p at least?
Well, let me save it just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case the game is like, and I also don't know if I do that like right now if it's gonna like freak out at the stream.
It should be fine.
It's like at full screen. I guess we'll try it out. Let's see what happens. Flying. I think that did something. It does look a little bit more. It is. Wow, it is interesting when you put it from like 4K. Is it still looking good for you?
Yeah, I could tell it's not 4K anymore. It does look ever so slightly blurrier, but I'm on a 1080p monitor anyways. So.
Yeah, it's not unusable, but like it's crazy how like we go from 4K. The higher the fidelity something is, whenever you go down to something like lower, that used to be like 1080. That was like the big standard.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's like who cares? It's like not as like impressive as it used to. I know you said something about like that with like you played like some games on the PS3 recently, and you're like, bruh, I remember just looking like cutting edge. And some of that's because some of those games are like rendering at like not actually 720 or whatever.
Yeah, probably like sub 720.
Yeah.
And then being blown up on a 4K TV.
Yep. But anyways, going back to the poem.
Did you like it?
Kimi suki desu ka?
Oh, Partsama.
Oh,
this one might be even better than yesterday's.
I don't even remember what I put down for it.
How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why I studied the art of war. Never put your best foot forward on the first day. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving me more imagery.
Gulp?
Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
Hey, it's all good. Take your time. No rush. Here, she breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, she would be good in Fire Emblem or Advance Wars as like a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me cool.
Daisuke, are you saying you never shared your writing before? And apparently she nods yes. Really? Hontoni? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that? Apparently she nods. Huh. Even your close friends? He doesn't respond to that. Depends on what you mean by close friends. What gets classified for that for her when you pose that phrase to her. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share that poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
All right, the raccoon. Oh wait, should you read this or should I read this?
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. As a unordinary human, I gave the raccoon a piece of
It's like she wrote this from the perspective of like some ranger mercenary dude in like the Middle Ages.
My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice thine bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. That's just as soon as I saw like the handwriting, that's just where my mind went.
You go full Arnold. That reminds me. You know that one, those like Resident Evil shorts that AI like Resident Natural or Resident Good, Resident History. I actually came across the dude's YouTube channel, and they had like other AI shorts of like or videos of like celebrities that's like random boring people, and there's like one where it's like Arnold was just some random like Catholic Orthodox priest or something. Like in addition to like other things, like Jeff Bezos was like, it was awesome. You know, there's a whole like series. I forget the guy's name, but like Resident Good 4, that one's kind of hilarious. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you know Resident Evil, but it's like all like Animal Crossing or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, where were we?
Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice thine bread and feed myself again.
And it was a raccoon that he was cutting up at the end.
Yeah. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
Yeah, I can certainly see that. It took us a little bit, you know. Sorry, there's this other guy reading who was like going through like every accent and dialect imaginable. It's a lot more metaphorical, with certainly a interesting twist at the end. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Dude, it's about some guy who had a raccoon and it started following him, and then eventually the raccoon became food.
Yeah,
I think.
that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like brandishing my cutting knife.
With a cutting knife and animals,
as opposed to my non-cutting knife.
Yeah, I know. You know, I will say it's interesting because you told me about Omori, and we're not going to spoil things for those who haven't. I mean, it's what the game came out like 2-3 years ago, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Like both games are like, oh, this is like just a. I mean, granted, Omori is a little bit more obvious than it's got something messed up going on, you know. But both these games have like pretty dark twists, you know. I know whenever I play it, I tell you my reactions to things, and you're like, I can tell, and you said like, yeah, I was really biting my tongue to not tell you about. Well, just play the game. Those who are curious,
Yeah, it's a good game. It's worth it, your time.
Yeah. Although I will say it's very easy to use RPG mechanics against themselves. But anyways.
Yeah. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about my cutting knife.
Why do you keep them to yourself? I mean, this is kind of an unusual thing. You're not like, are you okay? I mean, cutting knife, I mean, I got all those like PSAs in high school about the girls cutting themselves and, anorexia and bulimia and purging and all that. I remember all that in high school.
Yeah. But because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of my cutting knife. Don't you have anything like that, Bob Fartsama?
Well, I know there's this guy named Shiki Tono who had like messed up eyes where he could see these lines, and he took a knife or like a pencil and to draw along it, like in his vision, and it would tend to like destroy or kill something if he got to draw over it. But it's not like it would be like a Tsukihime or something. Yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now,
Yeah, this reads like a post on like Tumblr or something from what I've heard about the site back in the day.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, Bob Fartsama. Writing, listening, farting. There really aren't many people like you, Bob Fartsama.
That's exaggerating, maybe a little bit, but
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, kind of like farting. And you're to thank
yeah.
for that.
It's really look, it's nothing, She's smiling sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. All right. Sayori.
Should I read Sayori? Or
what do you think?
yeah, I guess since it's just two characters, yeah, it might work better.
Okay. Well.
Ooh. I like this one, Bob Fartsama. I can't really do a different voice for each of them, though. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's, even though I don't remember what I wrote down for either of these?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful,
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. If my heart makes me feel things. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that vibes are how you judge poems and writing in general, but sure, okay. I believe, but okay, I believe you. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought for once?
Oh, so you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. Fortunately, I'm in the Yuri route, or maybe I'm still in the prologue, and the route thing hasn't even started. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Flip-flopping, that's what.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Oh, I guess that works.
Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad, huh? I can't see you liking something sad, Tyler. You're always all bubbly and, positive.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. But I also don't understand, because I also don't understand why you want to listen to something sad when you're down, because real talk, I know some people on the internet be like, I just want to listen to like something sad when I'm sad, and it's like, do you it's like your life like a movie or like a video game or something? Like it always has to be accompanied by the same thing. I would want to listen to something that's uplifting, you know what I mean? But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
I mean, I understand that when it comes to music, but I can't I wouldn't want to like I don't know read a sad. And then again, I don't like look for poems to read. But I don't know.
I don't think you would want to watch Space Runaway ID on because especially the movie ending because oh boy, you know how they call him Killer Tomino.
Yeah.
It's that taken to its logical conclusion. You know, in a way that he never really does. I don't see many people mention like Gundam. He does that sometimes, but like anyways.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Bob Fart-sama. I should go and write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
I think I'll read this one. Just like
you read this one.
We're reading, I have like 4 of them. I guess flipping back and forth. Excuse me. Bottles, the thing that you use it for wine, as in like the software. Anyways,
Bottles?
I pop off my scalp like the lid of I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Cute. I reach inside it with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. Excuse me. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Oh. Inside my head. Voices in your head, voices in your head. The bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies. Or something like that. Anyways,
I was like unexpectedly dark and kind of crazy for her demeanor.
Yeah, I was like, it's like all like super happy, and I was kind of like going for like different styles for a second, and kind of singing to it, but that that like goes like down, Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole thing of like her moving inside her hair or underneath her hair. Okay, got some cancer stuff going on. Anyways, holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did.
Of course I did. Yeah.
I totally.
Maybe if you want to reverse.
I had the idea. Thought like I totally didn't use ChatGPT or anything. and I was about like, what's that? Oh, you'll understand in about a decade.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. I mean, this is quite the step up,
Monica taught me a whole lot.
Oh, so it was a case of like, oh, you do my homework, but don't make it look too similar.
Yeah. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Yeah, I see that. Wow. It's almost kind of creepy, especially towards the end.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly kawaii. Not kawaii, kawaii. Kawaii means like scary.
Yeah,
in Japanese.
that one I know.
Oh, okay. Whenever you know, it's like, yeah, he knows. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it, like anyone who tries to deeply analyze Evangelion. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic, yeah.
You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die, yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You haven't even gotten to become an adult to experience the cynical wake up call that is a 9 to 5, or even better, a 9 to 7, or even a 9 to 9, whenever they force you in overtime.
Good old 12-hour shifts.
And even worse than that in Japan, where they might have you die of karoshi.
Yeah.
But anyways, Sari's had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those moments. But seeing the passion in her eyes, well, I would hate to be pessimistic. You know? Alright.
Let's do Natsuki.
I was going to say, let's save Monica for
last.
Yeah,
save her for last. Well, it's not really worse than your last one.
What is she like, Agent Smith or something now?
But I can't really say it's any better either.
You know, that just reminds me. I was talking with my dad about something, and on the TV, they had an ad for like the Spider-Man Noir, and guess who's the starring actor?
Oh yeah, actually, I watched the first episode of that today.
Oh no! What is it? What is it? Oh no! Not the spiders! Not the spiders! Ah! Oh no! My crotch! My crotch! Ah! Ah! Nicholas Cage of all. And the thing is, he doesn't. My dad does not know. Like, he doesn't know anything about memes at all. You tell him about, like, the whole bees thing, he'd be like, okay, that's certainly a thing,
Yeah, but the reason they went with him is because in the animated Spider-Verse movie, he's the one who voiced Spider-Man Noir. So they were like, hey, what if we did a live action thing?
If only they could do that for Ghost Rider as well, or something. Phew.
Huh? Phew? What's that?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, well, I'll take it as a win, as a W. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. You really want people to hold that L.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ah, haha. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience and unparalleled intellect. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
I totally would not be Al Lewis on posting on r/atheism about how I'm like superior to everyone because of my superior intellect and
my incredible gigantic mind brain.
Yeah, whatever. I forget exactly how it went, but that's a big giant oof moment, for that subreddit. That's well, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
She has a type all of a sudden? In the same way that I haven't noted, my character hasn't picked up that Natsuki has a type?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
You never know.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Hey, life works in mysterious ways. That was a little unnecessary. But hey, think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Cute.
Here, just whatever.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders.
Oh, we just talked about Spider-Man Noir,
Yeah. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Ouch. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah!
Yeah, just that I remember there was this one game called Kill It with Fire. It's like you're trying to take care of all the spiders in your house or something on
Yeah.
GTA 10. I think I left a comment, saying something like, "Man, if only Spider-Man can deliver the pizza every time you were successful." Which totally, I don't know, if someone wants to look up that post, yeah, you'll figure out who I was on that, and let's just say there's some stuff I posted on that forum that I look back at kind of cringe at it, but hey, time heals all wounds, right?
Yeah. Not
Anyways,
bad, right?
it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, even though I don't really remember what yesterday's was.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Like anyone who says like, "Oh yeah, King of Fighters 2006 is my favorite King of Fighters game." I'm like, there's certainly some things it does that other King of Fighters and other fighting games don't, but anyways.
Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think you're gay.
Or a Futanari or something.
But that just makes people stupid and gay. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn how to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Really? I guess that tracks.
Did you say Yuri?
Hi. Yeah, hi. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Character development arcs here.
if she feels insecure about her gay behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's the big argument that they had. I remember that from last week.
But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Oh, sure. Why not? Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all, hey. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Oh yeah. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just for you. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
You know, when he said, like, yeah, I was like, is this like Bimmy? You know, and then, like,
that's kind of what it was, like, yeah.
Kind of like a different direction, you know.
Hi again, Bob Fartsama. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess. I didn't know you were summer. You came from the south. I guess I should. I never knew that they were born in like Texas and decided to move over here.
That's right. I'm from the Texas prefecture. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself.
While you're doing that, can you tell me how are the hamburgers and fries in Texas? Are they truly good old American, true American freedom, food?
They're they make me rub and slap my tummy after a big old meal with a quarter pounder.
Quarter pounder or an actual quarter pounder? As Jeremy, immolates himself while he blocks everyone or whatever.
Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that, especially whenever that masterpiece involves criticizing the quarter pounders.
You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today.
Sure. Here you go.
Well, all right then. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Huh. I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic type. That's the best way to describe them. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
Yeah, funny you say that. I noticed the same. When she's talking about literature, it's like, what fire is burning inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I try. Who knows what goes on in that big head of hers?
I apologize if I mean anything, but I don't mean to offend, but I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
Well, of course not, shucks. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her, boy.
What kind of game do you think this is? You completely misunderstood. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get all the routes in this game and all the endings. For all I know, there's multiple endings for each route. My co-host knows more about that than I do, And
I'm keeping my mouth shut. Calm down. I'm just fooling you. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
What? Really? You sure about that? With how we've been interacting?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Oh, one of those
She's
husband,
reading 50 Shades of Grey right now.
or wow, yeah, that was out in 2012.
Yeah.
One of these husbandos I see on the internet. Monica kind of whispers that last part back to me.
It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong. Wow, our main character is a cuck with a K on both ends of the word.
right. Oh well, I know. I'm just thinking out loud. But anyway, you want to read my hot dang diggity poem right now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you like it too. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's take a look. See.
Save me.
Oh boy.
Them colors, they ain't
wait,
stopping.
Mind if I read this one?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I know it's kind of a. So. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding. Piercing. Red, green, and blue. The colors are in like any palette editor. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Oh god, trigonometry. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a piece of crust. What does that sound like? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me and load me. Okay. And the game.
This is another one of those poems where like I didn't really think much of it the first time I read it when I was first playing this game.
I'm already reading in between things because like colors,
yeah.
Red, green, blue, noise, waveforms. I'm gonna take my big giant 9,000 galaxy brain IQ guess. She is either a subject in an experiment, she's an android, or something between the two, or even maybe someone's abusing her in some way, and this is. I'm just throwing these out there. You don't have to confirm or deny or suggest or hint. Anyways, even more abstract than your last one, huh? I'm not picking up on anything weird at this point early in the game.
Hey, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. I'm into like weird stuff. I'll watch End of Evangelion 10,000 times to figure out the meaning of the opening scene. And why it's apparently necessary. No. Just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Well, yeah, I certainly see that. You give a lot of space between the paragraphs.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of that there poem.
I just had another thought. What if there's a lot of words that you have to, like, you have to shine like a specific light to see? Or that's what the character does at some point. Again.
Oh, you mean like when we're choosing words for the poem?
Well, no. Like, I remember seeing like a short or like it's one of these like Facebook posts, like, oh man, Albert Einstein totally owned this atheist evolutionist, sort of thing. But it's like in Japan, I guess someone did a thing like they're supposed to write about ninjas, and they did like this thing technique where supposedly they wrote in a way like, and they put like a solution on the parchment paper or whatever that hid the words. But when you put it up to like a candle to it, it like revealed the characters or something.
Oh, okay.
It's something like that. I'm throwing any idea of like, oh, she's playing with space. Oh, what's in the empty space? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote them there lines, really short, makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise here.
Yeah, I hear. Not I see, I hear. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Huh. Sometimes asking what a poem about ain't the right question, boy. Poem can be about as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling.
Yeah, when you see them like wrestling, and all you see is like, but it's like behind a curtain. You're trying to make out what's going on.
Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something, you hear?
It's awfully specific to say.
Anyways.
Anyways, don't think too much about that.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the ding dang dee day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing one of them there difficult decisions.
Ah, yes, those very scummy, difficult decisions.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind about something, you hear?
Or you might want to have more conveniently access the other routes.
Or when something unexpected may happen.
Great, we have a QT boss fight, like the boss first thing with like Krauser and Resident Evil 4.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
I'm getting really meta here.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, y'all. Okay, everybody, huddle up. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room here.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Yeah, it sounds like a short notice. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. We have to put like one or two more people on the box art for the plus version as opposed to the free version. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much, girls. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on them there posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
That's totally how they would say that name, by the way. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't really tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. See, I knew how that was going to be led into.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? What is this, Yakuza? Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a good old poetry slam, Def Jam competition.
Look at me, kicking your bitch ass all night long. You can't be a pimp if you keep getting owned like a hoe.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Ori, like Ori from the Ori and the Forest duology is going to say something.
Yep.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster there, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Yeah, well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. This weird poetry tournament arc thing. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear, for she never, for like myself, she has yet to see Yu Yu Hakusho. Guys.
Oh, Sayori, I understand where they're all coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I apologize. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this here club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performing, it will, it will inspire others to do the same.
Like I like how you're giving like fuel to my she's like a secret Terminator fury or something.
And the more people who performinate, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about.
Yeah, that's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself.
Phrasing.
Not that way, you know. Just being intimate with like your emotions, not you know. I'm talking about finding new. I'm talking about like finding new horizons and having fun. You know, with the drones. You know, the drones that they're doing all those really cool shots. Might be a little hard. Might be a little expensive to do though in 2012.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club here today. Don't you want to share that with other folk? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of that there room for 2 whole minutes and reciting a dang poem, then I know y'all can do it.
Remaining silent. Sayori is worried. That leaves me no choice. Alright, I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. You know, it's just gonna be like speech, but you gotta be poetic. Or you gotta be poetic, man. Like rapping on the streets, yo.
Yeah.
The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! Mina! Konniwa, Mina, everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica? This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
If you bring up that Oculus Rift project, sorry, that was literally just opened up on Kickstarter along with that mighty number whatever game or whatever. I'm sure it'll totally replace that Mega Boy game or whatever, you know. Oh no. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see here.
Specific poem in mind. Stand in front of the podium.
Title of this
Oh, sorry.
This here poem is The Way Them There Fly. Well, him.
Steam. Wow. Bringing out the big words. How to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Or is she like running a script or something? Or, I glance around me. Everyone's just locked Z targeting on Monica right now. She looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finishes recitation. I guess whatever that poem was, we're just supposed to get the vibe. We all applaud. She breathes in and smiles. That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are y'all ready to go next? Say Yori.
I'll go next. She's all fired up all of a sudden. Are we supposed to come up with are we gonna come up with something on the fly here? This poem is called. Anything anxiously. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Totally not the name of the next fighting game by the Under Night devs or something. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? She gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Her poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing, like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. This reminds me of the thing I said when you told me about that one disk drive, the external disk drive with the name. It sounds like a woman's hair care product. I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah, Dainty.
Dainty. Yeah. Next time, whoever has a computer, if I know someone's been watching, and hey, we really appreciate you watching this. We're glad this is entertaining for you. But if you ever have an idea for a computer company, Dainty, there you go. Something like that. Apparently, you can sell stuff like that. You have an external drive with 4 USB drive slots or whatever. Anyways, it's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Yuri is down for the count. What is this? WWE? She got pinned? Okay, I guess I'm next then. Zoe hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people.
Oh, my bad. Try not to think of it like you're reciting. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of one of them mirrors or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
In a way, it's like an after image. Oh, he said the thing. Yeah. I see. Okay then. Begins her poem. Her soft voice is a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, like she was saying earlier about what she likes in a poem or whatever. if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it, but coming from Sayori's voice, gives it a whole new meaning. I guess this is what she meant when she liked my poem earlier. It's like I reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Okay. She finishes and we applaud. Yatta! Good job, Sayori. Even Bob Fart somehow liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of that poem fits you real nice like. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone, you know?
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have all that much time before a festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next?
Natsuki? Miss Sundari herself? Don't make me go for Bob Fart-sama. It's almost a little too convenient. I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Bob Fart-sama lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I'll deal with worse in my real jobs after high school anyways. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have that much of a selection as to what to read. I'm going to save here because I don't know what's... Assuming I'm going to have to come up with something.
I know, I think you just... It does what it did for the other girls for you. I don't think
really?
it's choosing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Yeah, it's kind of hard to put your energy into it, especially when you have no idea what it is you're even putting together. Yeah, I guess whatever I ad-libbed, I get praise from everyone. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry
about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presentificating.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Shonen Jump.
She takes a breath because she's like, this is like the poem of all platformers. Once she starts refining the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Just like whenever you jump and you feel good about the jump, the boing boing. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
For you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought you would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so,
Well, I guess in that there case, you won't have too much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice for that festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own.
Yeah, you can be your own chat GPT, 12 years before that, or whatever.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me real happy, like.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, everybody. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out real nice like so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big dang day.
I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alrighty, here we go. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, ain't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bob Fart-sama. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Walk home with Sayori once more. Man, it's awfully... It's not even the evening. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. You want to voice her at this point?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you.
She's picking up on it. Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Actually, we could, if you want to leave it here for until next time.
Wait, so are we officially out of the intro, or what are we doing here?
This is this decision isn't going to change too much, but this is where things will really start rolling. So.
Okay, so we're okay. I know I made the joke about Kingdom Hearts 2 and the prologue and all that.
Yeah.
So, but that was we're already out of the prologue, and now we're actually starting to...
Pretty much, we're going to be getting into the meat of the game from here on out.
I don't know how long. Granted, if I was just playing this by myself, it would just be okay, I guess it'd probably just click through it, But it's the whole voice acting. It's making it feel a little bit longer, but it's really not that long of a game. Well, yeah, it's just mostly text,
Yeah.
Which is funny because certain game I mentioned, and when it comes to LPing it, once you get to disc 2, it's mostly text. Some gameplay, before you get to the last part of it. It doesn't start playing like the rest of the game does until you get literally to the last part of the game, where literally the next thing to do in the story is go to the final dungeon. But anyways, that's a totally different game. I'm not trying to keep that under wraps for various reasons. So, part of me, I do want to keep playing. You know what I mean? Because it's it's kind of fun to you going through it like this. Because
Yeah.
with VNs, it's like I mean, it's kind of like whenever someone goes and be like, "Here's the gameplay," it's just pushing the one button,
Yeah.
And when you have someone else doing it and kind of backing it out, kind of adds to it,
Yeah. But yeah, I think things like really get rolling after this, so kind of want to save that for next time. And then also it's kind of late here too, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're not. We're for those. Let's just say he's a bit later than I am. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was
So yeah, that's
part 2.
part 2 of our Doki Doki Big Panic Club.
Yeah.
Played through there.
I guess this is like part 2 of the Yuri route. That way we just found ourselves. I found myself like just accidentally stumbling into.
Yeah. So yeah, if you tune in, thank you for doing so. We'll definitely continue this. Yeah, we'll keep it going, voice acting and everything. So we hope you'll tune in for that next time as well. And yeah, until then, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff helps us out. If you want to help us out even more, check the links in the description. And until next time, we will catch y'all in the next stream.